Right, so trees aren't generally great at reasoning, but still, over enough generations, sort of ideas seem to sort of sink through. So one of those is that genetic uniformity is bad, which is why a lot of trees have a lot of barriers in place to prevent them from breeding with themselves. Because when you are both male and female on one plant, that happens very easily. And one way is that there's some things have mechanisms so their own pollen is not released at the same time that their ova are receptive. Others have ones where they just physically cannot absorb their own pollen. And some just solve the problem by having male and female on separate plants, so the same individual can never pollinate itself. And this is really helpful for the sort of genetic strength of the tree, but really frustrating when you're planting seedlings of that tree because you don't know usually what they're going to turn out of. But I planted a Cordia dichotoma the other day, the Gunda or birdlime, and that is one that has male and female on separate trees, so I need at least one more tree nearby. Now, as far as I can tell, these are seedlings, not cuttings. If they're cuttings, then I need to get one from a different nursery stock. I do have some from a different nursery in a different city else on the property, and they should be close enough, given that we have a decent population of insects, which you can probably hear in the background right now, that they should still get pollination from that. But hopefully one of these will turn out to be male and the other female, and seeing as they're not too far apart in the sort of area under the sycamore fig here, they should work fine. This one is going to be getting a Dracaena reflexa, which is not quite going to protect it from the sun, but more to protect little jackfruit from the sun, which is the only one of the jackfruits, apart from the one that I placed the other day, that suffered visibly during my absence, and it does get quite direct morning sunlight, so I'm going to be putting this, effectively blocking that from the jackfruit. The Gunda, provided it gets decent water, shouldn't be too upset. You can see it didn't get properly watered in the bag for the last couple of days. But then we're also going to be putting a nice big piece of Alunariensis, which will temporarily block the base of the Gunda from the sun until it's larger and, healthy enough to withstand that. And we're also going to be putting a few pieces of Kalinko fetching coil, which should spread out and create a nice sort of humid layer just above the ground. And that should be everything for tonight, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you haven't enjoyed it, thank you for watching anyway. Please tune in again tomorrow, because I will be planting something different. I have a few suspects, but I'm not sure what, so we'll see.